Hello guys, good morning. Hope you're having a great day. I want to share a new trick, not trick or tip, maybe something that I just didn't know existed on the MPC and maybe was included in the last update, but we didn't realize, or it was never discussed, or maybe I'm wrong. And it was always there, but I don't see people using it, and I think it's very useful. So this is the scenario. Imagine you have a song, your sample, you download a song or a big piece of audio, right? You say, I want to sample different parts of this song, like a big piece of 2-3 minutes, 4 minutes, right? But, and this is the thing, you don't want to do all the chopping. You don't want to chop the entire song just to find out that, maybe this is not very useful. Maybe these chops are not great. Maybe these drums, I don't like them. I don't think that's the way people do it. Correct me if I'm wrong. But you normally grab one part of the song, the part you like the most, you sample it, and once you feel like, okay, this is getting good, after that you feel like, okay, there's place for something else. Maybe if I grab now the piano or the melody, or if I chop this or that or the intro or whatever, it's as you move forward that you make that decision of sampling more, right? So that's when this comes handy. And this is the thing, you can get your first 16 chops, whatever you want. In my case, I'm not gonna tell you what I'm working on. I'll upload it later. I'm very excited because it's something I always wanted to do my whole life. I wanted to work on this remix, drum edit. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I'm very excited. I'll show it to you later. I'll post it. But I already chopped this. Where is it? Yeah. You don't even know what it is. Don't worry. You'll know. But it's just the intro of this song. It's an intro of a song that's like, oh, I'd like to do a remix. And I just grabbed the intro and I started laying down the other instruments and jamming with it, like filling the sample, adding swing, thinking, what I want to do, how it could sound like. Once I decided what I wanted to do, I thought, okay, what if I add these additional samples from a song, and add them here? Like, sample more. But the problem is, I want to add everything to the same program. I want everything to be in the same place. I just feel like I don't want to add the effects again, the compressors or whatever. Here's just a compressor, right? Air compressor. But even that, you have to save the preset and then open it in the next program. And if you change your mind and you feel like, oh, maybe I need different compressor settings because something changes later on, like, oh, super annoying, right? So this is what you have to do. We're just gonna chop in create programs, separate programs, just no limits. Do what you want to do and create different programs for different sections. So you trim this section of the song, you chop it, you create your program. It's fine. And you do what you want to do. But don't record anything yet. Just figure out if the chops are good, if that's what you want. And then we're gonna merge this new program to the previous. And I didn't know that was possible, but it's great. The only thing you have to do is, once you have your programs ready, and, well, I know the image is not very clear, I hope it is. I have here something called sample, intro, drums, and pads. That's the name of my program right here. And the next one is sample, intro, drums, part 2. It's just like the second section of the intro that I decided, oh, I want these other sounds, there as well. Basically, it's there. It's waiting to be used. I still haven't created any I haven't recorded anything on that. It's just a program. It's not allocated to any track, not yet. But the previous it's already, I already have some notes, as you can see. I already have some notes there, and oops. I don't want to spoil it. What you have to do is you have to go here to this program section, go to any of the two programs that you like, press this thingy, the edit button, and then look for this merge programs. It's right here, merge programs, and must be available on MPC X, MPC One, MPC Live, except MPC Studio 2, of course. But it's there, and once you click on it, it's gonna ask you very simple questions. The first is, from what program into what program? The second. So basically, the new program you want to pull in, like basically the one you're gonna absorb, and the main program in the second row, the second option. So top is the new program that you want to extract, like absorb, and this one will be the program that's the main, the foundation, the program where you already place all your compressors, effects, the program that it's like the main one. Why? Because once you absorb the top program into the main program, the effects from these ones won't. The only thing you cannot carry is the effects. What insert effects that won't be absorbed, but the pad configuration, like the chops, and I think the filter settings, the envelopes, all that stuff, you still save all that work. So you can merge the programs, chop, have fun, do everything you have to do, and then absorb it into the main program, and then you can record into the same track and save lots of space, lots of thinking time. I really love this feature. I think it was never mentioned in a tutorial from Akai or in any of the updates. I'm not sure at what point. Oops, it's not here. But it's great. It's really great. Then now you feel like you can move forward, And another question that's gonna ask you as well is, you want it to start on the next bank, which means that it's placing samples as per banks. It goes from 1 to 16. For example, you have in the main program, it's from 1 to 14. You have 14 samples. The one you're gonna absorb has 16 samples. You leave the sticks on, which means, especially this one, start on next bank. You leave it, tick. What's gonna happen is the new pads will be available on bank B from 1 to 16, and bank A won't be touched. 1 to 14, those 14 samples you had originally in that bank, they'll remain there, and places 15 and 16 will remain empty. But that's good. Keeps things organized. Now you can think, okay, each bank can be a section of the song. For example, I can use 2 banks for the verse and all these sounds or vocals. Like you think of sections of a song, you place them in your banks, and then you move forward as you feel appropriate, and once you start, I don't need these chops anymore, I don't want this section anymore, you don't do it again, and you finish your work. You don't have to chop the entire song. That's what we're trying to prevent, like overworking, doing things that we don't really need. So for example, here I'll do it just to show you what happens. The program through, program 2 into program path, which is the original. Start the next bank, yes. You know, keep the banks organized. I don't care about the missing chops or whatever. And then make current program, yeah, whatever. Once you do that, you know, it takes like 1 second or two to load all that work. I tried to do that manually. It's a pain in the ass. Like if you try to do that manually, you have to allocate, assign chop by chop. Oh my god, it's crazy. But now, well, we got it. It's sample drums pad 1 and sample blah blah. If you did this right, you're gonna get a new program that's called this and that, and you can do it again. There's no, it's just a new program with the features and everything. You know, everything remains there, your envelopes, everything that you did, and the insert effects of the original, of the master. Maybe you knew this, maybe not, but it's great. It's something that just adds to the workflow and saves you time, and you won't have to struggle with, oh, I need to assign this, I want to keep the effects, but I need more chops. This section is 16 parts, but you know, assigning this, you know, manually with the sample edit window program, whatever you choose, it's really hard. Like it can be done. But I know how to do it, but it's just, I don't want to do it ever again. This is the thing. So I hope you enjoyed this trick. I'll be around today working on stuff. So have a nice day and see you next time.